Getting customers isn't actually that hard. What's hard is watching people set fire to their money on random Facebook ads, cold DMs, and hustle hacks that don't work. The truth, if you stop spraying and praying and start methodically and intelligently implementing the customer acquisition strategies I'm going to share with you, then customers will show up. Today, I'll walk you through the exact strategies that took one of our clients from zero to fully booked in under 8 weeks. Here's the truth almost no one talks about. Your first few paying clients are not found through expensive ads, complex funnels, or just cold outreach. They're actually sitting right here. Literally, open your phone, scroll through your recent messages or your WhatsApp chats. Somewhere in that list is someone you know who either needs the exact thing that you're offering or they know someone else who does. Now, I know this works. I've been working with small businesses for over 30 years, and my team and I have helped thousands of owners, not just with the numbers, but with the kind of practical strategies that actually get clients through the door. And time again, this one move, just starting with the people that you already know, is the spark that gets a business off the ground. But here's the bit that stops most people cold, and probably you too. Straight away, you're thinking, I don't want to be annoying, or what if they think I'm just using them? What if they actually reply and I've got to talk to them? Well, don't worry. You don't need to immediately launch into some awkward scripted pitch that will have people asking if you joined a pyramid scheme. This is about starting a real conversation, reconnect with them, ask them how they're doing, see what they're working on. It might go nowhere, or it might reveal that actually someone's been quietly drowning in the exact problem you can now solve. And once you've had a chat, then and only then you offer something softly like this. Actually, this might be a bit random, but I've just started offering, and whatever it is that you're offering, and I'd love to test it with someone I trust. Would you be open to trying it out for free? No strings, just honest feedback if it helps. See, that's not selling. That's an invitation. People love being early testers, feeling like insiders. And let's be honest, everyone loves a genuine freebie without the hidden upsells or spammy emails. And here's the clever bit. Once you've helped someone, really helped them, you've earned the right to ask for a favor. So not a huge one, just a review. It doesn't have to be Shakespeare. It can be a quick LinkedIn message or a couple of lines on your Google profile. Or if they're feeling generous, 30-second video testimonial that you can plaster everywhere like proud parents showing off baby photos. And when they do leave that review, don't just let it sit there like an unread birthday card from your nan. Reply, make it human, make it personal, because that's what turns a flat, lifeless testimonial into social proof that actually works. It shows color, it shows personality, and it makes future clients feel like they already know what working with you is going to be like before they've even picked up the phone. But let's zoom out for a second. You've probably heard people bang on about having a pipeline, even a customer acquisition pipeline. Sounds really fancy, doesn't it? But here's the truth. Most small business owners couldn't actually sketch their pipeline out if you handed them a whiteboard and a supersized flip chart. And that's why their marketing never really clicks. A proper high converting pipeline has 4 parts. Firstly, discovery, how people actually find you. Then capture, how you collect their details and permission so that you can follow up. Thirdly, nurture, how you build trust and authority without boring them to death. And then fourthly, convert, how you turn their interest into action, bookings, calls, sales. If you miss even one of those, you're not just missing opportunities, you're literally leaking money. And it doesn't matter how good your offer is, without all 4 of them, your marketing is basically just shouting into the void. And the moves we just covered, reconnecting with warm contacts, giving a free trial, getting a review, that's you ticking off capture, nurture, convert all in one go. There's no ads, no fancy funnel software, just your phone, your skills, and a bit of bravery. The reality is most small business pipelines aren't just incomplete, they're riddled with leaks the owner doesn't even see. And that's exactly exactly what we spot in our free discovery calls. We'll map your pipeline, highlight the leaks, and show you how to fix them, while making sure you're not overpaying the tax man in this process. Hit the link in the description, book a slot, and walk away with a clear, personalized action plan you can put to work straight away. And hit subscribe. We post weekly guides making marketing and tax for UK small businesses much less painful. And if it ever stops being useful, no hard feelings. You can unsubscribe at any time. Right, you've landed your first clients. Nice work. But here's the thing, helping people is only step one. Step two, and this is where the real momentum kicks in, is showing how you help them. That's your most powerful customer magnet. And don't worry, I'm not about to tell you to start pointing at captions on TikTok or filming interpretive dancers for Instagram. You're safe. What we're doing is dead simple. Take what's already working and make it unmissable. Let's say you've just helped someone finally get paid after 3 months of chasing. Please, for the love of biscuits, don't post some fluffy, feeling grateful to work with such wonderful clients. Good grief, that's not marketing, that's airy-fairy Pinterest. Instead, post this. Just helped a local business owner clear their invoicing backlog. Now they're getting paid faster and actually sleeping at night. No fancy tools, just structure. See the difference? That's not waffle, that's proof. But there's an even more powerful weapon in your arsenal, one that works 24/7 without you lifting a finger. Google reviews, your ultimate silent sales team. They show up when someone Googles your name. They build trust before you even say hello. And best of all, they're free. To make reviews irresistible to future clients, don't just ask for great service. Here's how to make them count. Ask for specifics. Don't settle for great service. Ask what actually changed, what worked, what surprised them. Reply properly as well, not "Thanks, Matt," but "Really glad we sorted that cash flow gap, Matt. Those unpaid invoices were stacking up fast," and that's the kind of thing that quietly kills a business if you don't fix it early. Now it's not just a thank you, it's a mini case study that every future client gets to see. No reviews yet? Easy. Start with compliments. If someone DMs you, "That was so helpful," screenshot it, ask if you can share it, and bang, social proof. Because here's the truth, your future clients don't just need to hear that you're good, they need evidence, and even the small wins count. Okay, by this point, you've done a few jobs, you've got some feedback, you've posted a result or two online, and you're probably thinking, okay, this is working, but how do I get more of it without chasing people all day? Welcome to referrals, the easiest, warmest leads you'll ever get. What you want is a system that generates them. But here's the truth most business owners don't like to admit. Unless your clients are either super proactive, bored, or secretly on your payroll, they're actually not shouting about you to their mates on a Tuesday afternoon. Even if they love you, it's a fact. So what do? You make it stupidly easy for them to refer you. A proper system. No wishful thinking. No, I hope they tell someone. And it doesn't need to be clever. It just needs to be clear and instantly understandable. So here's how to build a system. Step 1, create a referral offer so simple it hurts. Don't overthink it. It doesn't need to be clever. It just needs to be clear. For example, refer someone, get a £100 Amazon voucher if they sign up, or they get 10% off, you get 10% off, or even free strategy call for every referral that turns into a client. The smarter your offer feels, the more likely it is people will actually do it. Instant gratification works. And if handing out cash feels weird, fine. Offer something personal, an extra hour of your service, a free upgrade, a gift card, even just a coffee. People don't care about fancy. They care about easy. Make it memorable, make it worth their time, and you've done most of the work already. Speaking of worth their time, if you're finding this is worth your time and you know another business owner it could help, then don't be shy. share. Now, step 2, ask at the right time. Most people say, wait until the job's finished before asking for referrals. That's polite, sure, but it's not smart. Timing is everything. The moment someone says yes to working with you, that's gold. They're excited, engaged, and thinking, I just made a great choice. This isn't random, it's called peak moment bias. People act, remember, and share more when emotions are high. Starting something new is one of those high points. So asking for a referral right then, you're not being pushy, you're being strategic. You're catching them at their peak when their enthusiasm is really high and makes saying yes dead easy. And here's another clever bit. If your referral offer gives immediate value, a discount, a freebie on their invoice, it's a no-brainer. They don't have to think twice. They're already feeling good about working with you, and you're giving them a chance to amplify that. If you're not running discounts, fine, then wait for the first win. That moment when you fixed a problem, saved them time, or made their life noticeably easier. That's when they're happiest and most likely to talk about you. And you can even bake it into your systems. Mention it in proposals, welcome packs, follow-up emails. It's not just asking, it's leveraging psychology to make referrals effortless. And then step 3, give them something to share. Even if they want to help, most clients, contacts and connections won't invent a way to explain what you do. That's your job. Make it stupidly easy. Give them a free guide that they can forward, a referral landing page with your offer on it, a quick intro message that they can copy and paste and send on to people. Their only job, click forward and look helpful. Yours, make it easy for them. And when they do refer someone, thank them loudly. Even if it doesn't convert immediately, appreciation sticks. People remember it. And the more they remember, the more referrals you get. Then we come to section 4, lead magnets that attract and filter. Right, so you've got your first few clients, you've helped people, you've got reviews, maybe you've got a couple of nice warm referrals, but how do you scale that without drowning in tire kickers and wasted time? Well, this is where strategic lead magnets come in. And no, I'm not talking about some boring checklist that ends up in a drawer somewhere. I mean a lead magnet that works like a precision filter, attracting the right people, the ones that actually want your help, and letting the rest just drift away. Here's what makes a lead magnet genuinely effective. It solves a specific painful problem. It speaks directly to a specific person and it makes them think, oh, I need this right now. For example, let's say you're a freelance web designer working with local service businesses. Instead of offering a generic free branding guide, you create the 5 website mistakes quietly costing tradespeople thousands in missed enquiries. It's specific, it's focused on a painful, relevant issue, it's tailored to a clear audience. No one outside that niche will download it, and the people inside it, they're already feeling the pain, and that's why it works. You're not attracting everyone, you're speaking directly to the people who actually want help. Another powerful option that often gets overlooked is score apps or quizzes. These are incredibly effective because they deliver instant, personalized value. They get leads to self-diagnose their biggest gaps and immediately position you as a trusted solution. Think of it like giving business their credit score for tax efficiency or cash flow. In under 2 minutes, they see exactly where they stand and what's possible. That's powerful. That's magnetic. Want to see where you're missing out on dead simple wins? Well, the link's right below in the description. Go ahead and try it yourself. But here's the key. Most people make a huge mistake. They stop at the lead magnet. Remember, the magnet gets attention, but the follow-up turns attention into paying clients. That's where the real value and the real growth happens. The strategic follow-up is what converts them into paying customers. Okay, let's say someone downloads your lead magnet, they liked your scorecard, maybe they even replied to your email with a Thanks, this is helpful. Now what? Do you A, wait for them to magically disappear and buy from someone else? B, send 14 emails in 6 days and hope they don't unsubscribe? C, nurture them like a normal person? Correct answer, C. The truth is that not everyone will buy the first time they meet you. Not because they're not interested, but because life gets in the way. They're busy, distracted, and their inboxes are full. So your job is simple. Be helpful, relevant, and visible. Most people still check their emails every day, but what they don't do is read emails that feel like they were written by a corporate robot with zero self-awareness. Here's the formula for emails that actually get read. Have an eye-catching subject. Make them curious. Talk about a real problem, something that your lead is actually facing. Share one insight or quick win. Don't overcomplicate it though. Offer a clear next step, but don't push it down their throat. And yes, design matters. Even the best email gets ignored if it looks like a newsletter from a discount sofa store. So keep your paragraphs short. Include one clear call to action, not 5. Make it easy to read on a phone as well. Think of it this way. You're not writing a press release. You're writing like a smart, helpful human who actually understands your clients. Tools like MailerLite, ConvertKit, MailChimp as well. They can make it look polished without overthinking it too much. And the biggest mistake that people often make is they'll send 3 emails in 1 week and then ghost their entire list for 2 months. All you need is a rhythm. Even just 1 strong email per week does the job. Week 1, a useful tip or insight. Week 2, a quick client win or transformation. Week 3, a question or prompt that, it gets them thinking. Week 4, a reminder of your lead magnet, your offer or availability. Sometimes a personal follow-up works even better, as long as you're not doing with it a generic just checking in message. Hate those. Instead, be specific. For example, hey Laura, I saw you took the brand audit last week and I was just wondering if any of the results surprised you. I'm happy to jump on a call if you'd like some help making sense of them. Now that doesn't feel like chasing, it feels like support. It feels like you're actually paying attention to them. And in a world of mass emails, it stands out. If you're still stuck in that cycle of random social posts, cold outreach, or wondering why no one's biting, you're not alone. But you're also not far off. You don't need a new logo, you don't need better hashtags, and you definitely don't need to go viral. You need a system that turns attention into action. This is how real businesses grow. This is how you go from hoping for leads to choosing the ones that you want to work with. If this video just made getting customers feel easier for you, hit the like button. And better yet, share it with a business owner who's still stuck shouting into the void. They need to see this system. And until next time, keep growing.